Alright, YouTube fans, this is Gitter Doug, and I'm out here at a church here in Mississippi. Gonna try to do a little bit of metal detecting and see what I can find. I don't know much about the history of the property, but there's a lot of green grass and stuff here, so it looks to be a lot of places to dig. I'd been watching some of my other videos, and I noticed that I tend to span the camera a lot and turn around and go real fast, and I'm going to try to slow this down so you guys can actually see. If I move the camera real slow, maybe you can see a little bit better. Right here is the part of the church. See, it's big, and there's some stretch of grass through there, and there's a lot of trees, and it looks like the church property goes, you can see where they cut the grass right through there, and then there's out there is some more. So across the road you can see some older homes, so maybe it's some history on the property. I'm not real sure, but hopefully we can find something. Maybe I can do some live digs and actually let you see some stuff coming out of the ground. There's some trees over here. Maybe we can walk up in there and see what we can find. So, got with me today my bounty hunter. There it is. Some of you have talked about how I can adjust the discrimination and get rid of a lot of the junk, but you know what? With this is an entry-level machine. It's not anything deluxe. It don't even give you a number. Pretty much all you have is discriminate where you can get rid of iron, aluminum twice. That's like a zinc penny, more like a nickel or a Pulltab, and then coins. But the problem is, if you turn it on and you start getting rid of all of the different ones, you could X out iron and that, and then all that's left is coins. But when you come up on a really big piece of junk, this thing goes crazy because it's just an entry-level machine. It's nothing fancy. So I'll move over here in the shade so you can maybe see a little bit better. But I like to set the depth as deep as it can go, and then I tend not to discriminate out the aluminum and stuff, because I like to find nickels. If you discriminate against that, that's also out here is the range for like a gold ring or whatever. But I do like to get rid of the iron because that gets rid of your nails and whatnot if you do that. But basically all you have on this machine is the option to reject these things right here, and then you can go shallow, medium, or whatever, and then you can have your depth select, like I already selected that, and then the target. There's no pinpointing on this bounty hunter. Like I said, it's entry level. You get one coil, and so we're going to get out here and we're going to swing a little bit, see what we can find. Hopefully I can find something. If I get a real good solid sound, I'll do it live and let you guys see. So hang in there. I'm going to start digging this strip right here by the church, and I'll be right back with you. Hopefully we'll find something. Alright, getting an aluminum sound right here. Right there where my coil is at. So I'm going to get down and pinpoint and see how big of a signal it is. So let's get the pinpointer out. See if we can find it. Right there it is. Right there. It's ringing up in the aluminum nickel range, could be anything. So Let's try to see if we can get a good plug. There's some good grass here. So, pop the plug open here. Always try to do a good plug if I can. And all right, it's in the plug. So let's just start trying to see if we can find what it is. Like I said, it's in the aluminum nickel range, maybe even a pull tab. We're going to see what we can find. Don't want to tear this plug up too much. And it's right in here. Let's see. If we can find it. Right here. We're looking. Maybe it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's not even a complete pull tab. It's a half of a pull tab. So, anyway, that's what you get. You take the good, you take the bad. Some of these days we're going to find something good. I'm going to put this dirt back in this hole, fill it back in, see if we can cover that up. There we go. On to the next. Not getting a lot of signals. I do have the iron discrimination on. I wonder if I turn that off, if I maybe get a lot of junk signals. I'm going to turn it off for a little bit and see if I get anything. I did find a half of a pull tab. Kind of makes you feel cheated when you don't get the whole pull tab, but oh well. So, oop, there goes an iron signal right there. Probably a nail. What do you say, you don't dig it? We can dig it if you want to. It's coming in as iron. How about it? We can check it out, see what it turns out to be. Kind of give you an idea of what kind of junk is on this property. It's right here. Starts there, goes there. So let's just pop it out and see. Alright, got the plug cut open. I'm going to lower this down to 1. It's on 3. Now it's on 1. That way, seems like it's in the plug. Sometimes you have it on 3 and it'll give you a false reading or something. So, alright. And then when you get it on 1, so maybe we knocked it into the plug or something. Let's throw that dirt in there. Let's see what we can find. Put it on. It's still in there. Like I said, it was ringing up as iron, and that's why I discriminate against that kind of stuff. Try to get rid of finding a whole bunch of nails and junk. That's what you get when you turn on the, actually 2 for 1. One's a nail, one looks like an old drill bit or something, maybe. Anyway, we'll put them in the pocket. I don't want to leave them here. And that's what you get. Alright, on to the next. This looks to be a really good sound. Can you hear that? I'm going to put it on shallow. It's not ringing up. Right there it is. So it's not going to be very deep. Right there. Getting a high coin sound. That don't mean anything with this particular model, the Bounty Hunter. When you get a high coin sound, that also means you got a bigger piece of junk. So we're going to dig it, see what we can come up with here. Get the pin pointer out. I like to always try and pinpoint before I start digging. If I can isolate exactly where it's at, right there, seems to be a one spot target. So let me see if you go right there. So it's possible that this could be our first coin today. We're gonna cut a plug around it, because if it is something good, I don't want to scratch it or anything. It's probably just a clad coin, but hey, a coin is a coin is a coin. It's better than a rusty nail. Like I said, it's not going to be too deep. So yeah, it's already in my plug. So let me try to find it here. Lower this back down. Alright. It's in the plug right here. Let's see. What is it going to be? It's going to be awesome. We dig an invisible coin. Wait, check it out. There it is. It's a dime. Let's see. Just a had to bring my reading glasses out here with me because I can't read the dates on them. 2004. It is a 2004 dime. So nothing old, but hey, it's 10 cents closer to my $1 million goal. So anyway, on to the next. Well, still at it out here, trying to find some stuff. A few coins, a little bit of junk and all that, but wanted you to see what this is. Check this out. This guy right here, he looks like he's had a few issues in his days. Got a big old hole in his shell. Check him out. I'm gonna box turtle, and he's kind of scared of us right now. But I don't know. He's faced some really bad days. Getting a signal right here. It's ringing up in the aluminum zinc right here. So we're going to try and dig this, see what we can dig up out of this plug right here. Let's see if we can find right there. So we're going to see if we can pinpoint that. Let me get my pinpointer out here, and we'll see if we can isolate it. Find it here. Pretty deep. Let's go 3 beeps. Oop, there we go. Seems to be small enough. It's in this spot right here that it could be a coin. So we're going to try and do a live dig here. See what we can find. Oh, this is some solid ground. It's not going to be easy to make a plug here, because this is, yeah, look at that, Mississippi red clay. Not going to be easy to make a plug. It's a little dry. But, let's see what we can find here. Alright, looks like we got it out of the plug. Looks like it's in here. Right inside here, so let's just crumble this up in our hand. Yeah, it's right here. Well, whatever it was, just kind of disintegrated. Let's see. Maybe we're wrong. If I take this dirt out of this plug, pop it up there. It's out here. Oh. Is that it? Yep. Seriously. That's all it was. I don't even know. Alright. Well, I'll put it in my pocket so I don't dig it again. And that's all I'm getting. Alright. Let's fill this up. And put your dirt back over there. This dry dirt, it's hard to make a plug, and it's hard to put it back together. Anyway, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But on to the next. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to wrap it up. As you can tell, it's starting to rain out here. And I guess that's all the digging I'm going to be able to do for today. I got out there in that field a little bit. Didn't find much. Aluminum can. Actually, I think it was a potted meat can or something. And over there in that little side lot is where I found a few coins. But let me go ahead and show you what I did find. You can see. see. Here's the coins I found. Found this quarter. I don't think it's very old. Looks like somebody's painted it. And I nicked it a little bit, but it's okay. It's not really that old. So the back is crusty, as you can see. I'll try to get a date off of it. 2 dimes, 3 pennies. Now the funny thing about these pennies, every one of them has the shield on the back. I thought that was weird, because they're shield pennies. So, piece of barbed wire, a nail, drill bit, and then this looks like a plaque off of a trophy. It says something about Rebel Riders, something. Here's my pull tabs, beaver tail, half tab, and a piece of aluminum. There's a light switch, piece of off of a light switch. This bolt. Now this is interesting. This looks like a fired bullet. I couldn't tell you from when, where, what, but it's pretty heavy, and it's been fired. I'm not going to say that it is Civil War, but you know what? We are in Mississippi, where this was rich in history as far as the Civil War is concerned. So, hey, who knows? Put your thoughts in the comments. Tell me what you think. And then there was this. This is a good example of what I'm talking about with this metal detector, this bounty hunter. This is aluminum, but because it was so big, it was ringing up as something really awesome on the coin range. But that's what you get when you have a cheap metal detector. Some of these days, I'm going to get me a good one. And until I do, I'll just keep on plugging away with this one. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned when I get out there and we'll see about digging more holes. Y'all get out there and get her dug.